The world never ceases to amaze me about just how screwed up in the head people can be. And our latest example comes from New Mexico, where this guy, apparently four men, apparently were training children for school shootings. They abducted many of them. I'm just reading this article and just watching the news about this. And I'm just like, y'all are blowing my mind with just some of the crazy stuff that's going on here. So I'm looking at this article. The suspected child abductor was found last week with 11 children and four other adults at a squalid New Mexico compound. And they had trained at least one of the minors to use an assault rifle in preparation for a school shooting. Why? What is up with people? Like, okay, so we just had the school shooter from Parkland declare himself insane, basically. So now he'll probably be put up in some posh mental facility. But now you have people that are literally training these kids, and I don't understand it. The children are between the ages of 1 and 15 years of age, and they were taken to the compound by some adults for the purpose of receiving weapons training for future acts of violence. Are you kidding me? They're literally training these kids. Now, I've heard of this happening like in Africa. You know, you talk about the Democratic Republic of Congo, where you know you've got these warlords that are taking children, taking boys, and training them. I've seen movies about this stuff, but you always want to say not in the USA, but it clearly is happening in the USA. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Siraj ibn Wahaj was wanted on suspicion that he had abducted his own 3-year-old son. He was arrested along with 4 other adults after Taos County officials raided the barren property in the midst of scrubland in Amalia. I'm not going to read all of this, but this just is crazy, absolutely crazy. The judge ordered that the group of 5, I'm guessing it's all men, be held without bond. The arrests were the culmination of a months-long search for the missing child, Abdul Ghani Wahaj. The young boy was not among the 11 found, and apparently they found a dead body, a dead boy, in there as well. But this kind of stuff is absolutely horrid. So I hope they find all the children. And I hope they're able to return all the children to their parents, obviously. I hope these children can have positive lives. They definitely need help. And to the guy, to the men that kidnap, see, this is why, for me, we need things like the death penalty. Because these type of people, I don't know. There needs to be an example set that this just isn't the right thing to do. And you can't torture them, because torturing is not... I don't condone torture. I mean... I'm kind of like Saeed Jarrah from Lost, right? Sometimes you have to use some extreme tactics to get things across people's minds. And sometimes to me that just seems like the only thing that will really work. Look, if you're hurting babies, you have a special place in hell waiting for you. But I would also like to think, like, look at this. This is the kid that was kidnapped? Are you kidding me? Training children from the age of 1 to 15. They need something more than a death sentence for this. Like, honestly. But you know what? Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. So I'm going to leave it out of my hands. But stories like this just kill me. They really do kill me. And then there's another story about some woman in Indonesia who was tricked by a witch doctor into having sex for 15 years, trapped in a cave. How do these things happen? So I don't have any good news to talk about. Sorry I had to bring up bad news, but gosh, I hope this guy, these people, get the justice that they deserve, and I hope it is swift. And that's all I've got to say. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out.